Item number 8, public hearings. We have no public hearings this evening, and we're going to move item 11 up, which is the report of commissions, boards, and committees. Receive the annual report from the Community Preparedness Committee, and it will be given by Ron Lepetis. And George Bonus.
And Dina.
And Dina. And
it's better numbers.
yes.
I've got lots of backup. That's what it means being prepared.
Very good.
Okay, so my presentation is up. So, Mr. Mayor and council members, I'd like to present the report for the City of for the San Bruno Community Preparedness Committee. First of all, our mission statement. The San Bruno Preparedness Committee promotes emergency preparedness planning and education to prepare residents to mitigate the potential consequences of natural and man-made disasters. We're going to show this is actually a 2-year report. So this is our 2009 set of members, and following that is our 2010 set of members. This presentation will be available, so I really don't want to belabor reading every word that's on the slides. Next slide, please. So with our, in terms of our past accomplishments, we worked very closely with the Crime Prevention Committee. We've coordinated with them to train neighborhood watch groups. We've conducted personal preparedness training, and we've completed training of our residential care facility. That was a project to ensure that the residential care facilities did have appropriate training and appropriate materials for their residents and their staffs. This is being utilized as a model by the Ombudsman Services of San Mateo County, so we're very proud of that. We also staff information booths at local and county events, and we participate with the Amateur Radio Volunteers Club, or volunteers in their meetings as well. Some recent accomplishments here. You can see me guarding the automated teller machine there with my life. This is Police Recognition Day that was held at Tanforan on May 16th. We were also at the 5th annual San Mateo County Preparedness Day, which was held at South City High School. We've also updated the Radio Volunteers brochure. The brochure is used as an outreach to enlist the help of more amateur radio operators in the preparedness of the city of San Bruno. And our 2010 goals, we are going to be working to develop and implement a CERT program within the city of San Bruno. We are going to collaborate with the Crime Prevention Committee to coordinate additional training with neighborhood watch groups. Something a little new this year is assisting schools in enhancing their emergency preparedness efforts, including the use of amateur radios for communications if the infrastructure is out. We're going to staff information booths at local and county events again, and we're working to take the preparedness messages that are run as public service announcements on cable TV. We're going to work to translate those into Spanish because of the large Latino population in our city. And I'm here to accept questions if you have questions.
Through the chair, I was very intrigued to see that you did a plan for the residential care home facilities. Is there a document for that?
That was actually done before my time on the board, and I would like to turn it over to Dina Gunning to address that.
Actually, there is. We do have the track record. We accomplished, there's probably about 32, and that might not be the accurate number currently, but we had at the time 32 residential care facilities within the city. 15 of those participated in the program and received a certificate from the Community Preparedness Committee for finishing the program, which included on-site visits and technical assistance for their staff and for making sure that they had all their supplies on hand to be self-sufficient for at least 1 week.
So the family members or the family members who have a loved one at one of these facilities know that or have some assurance that the program's in place.
Yes, that the facility that their loved ones are at are indeed prepared for an emergency, have an evacuation plan, and have a backup plan for their supplies, their medications. We had a couple of the residential care facilities within the city that went above and beyond, and that is the reason you see now that we are the model for the Ombudsman Program services. They just hired an emergency planner this last year and is using our community preparedness project model for the entire county now, which is fantastic. And the reason being, she was visiting one of the care facilities and saw our certificate on the wall.
So my next question is going to be on the other extreme would be like daycare, residential daycare. Are there similar programs in place?
For seniors or for children?
For children.
Actually, there is. Through the Child Care Coordinating Council, not directly through the city, there has been developed disaster preparedness series, actually, that I have developed for the Child Care Coordinating Council of San Mateo County. We've held about 6 sessions and probably trained over 200 child care providers in the county, some of which are in San Bruno. We could also give you a breakdown of that list as well. It's an ongoing program that, of course, always looking for funding, but it's become a very popular program. And as most of us know that have been in this line for a long time, it used to be hard to get 5 people in a room to discuss emergency preparedness. That particular session has filled up with 50 every time we've ran it.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Any other questions? Irene?
I'd just like to congratulate you. Getting people to come to any kind of sessions and training that has to do with emergency preparedness it's just awesome that you can get that many people there. I applaud all your efforts, and I wish we could have more everybody, the Boy Scouts, the Girl Scouts, everybody, churches, everyone that has gatherings of people have that kind of training.
Well, your segue, Irene, is perfect.
I try.
Actually, this year was the second year that we have held the Great California Shakeout, and we really participated and focused up in Northern California this year. This next year, I actually have the date. It's October 21st, 2010 at 10:21 a.m. So we can all mark our calendars to participate in the Great California Shakeout again. It's a fantastic tool. You can go to shakeout.org to register either your homes or your businesses. Probably something else we should have added to this because we did participate as Community Preparedness Committee and registered, as well as a lot of our individual residents in the city. So it would be a great focal point for us and something to concentrate on for this next year. But we're really excited about getting the CERT program up and running because as you may or may not know, we are the last city in the county that does not have a CERT team. Yet we're one of the longest standing committees in the county. So we're pretty excited to get that rolling.
Fantastic.
With your support, of course.
Thank you very much.
You'll have it.
Great.
Thank you.
Any other comments, questions? Thanks again for all you do as a committee. All of the committees and boards and commissions in the city put in so much volunteer time, and we really appreciate it, especially when, God forbid, there's some type of a disaster when we really need all your preparation in place. So thank you very, very much.
Okay, well, again, thank you very much for all of your support.
Good job, guys.
Great.